Hi everybody, welcome in to our Sagittarius new moon extravaganza. I'm so happy to see you tonight. I know that tomorrow is a holiday and a lot of you might be doing what I'm going to do right after we're done, which is cooking and cleaning and getting ready to host friends and family. So I just want to say thank you for taking an hour out of your time this evening, because this is your time. And if you're new, welcome in. I'm Athena. I'm the founder of Sage Goddess. I've been doing these moon rituals with you for 11 and a half years. Next year we turn 12. Isn't that just crazy? And they're free, they're fun. If you have fun with me tonight, please subscribe to our channel and sign up for notifications so you don't miss any of the fun. I want to thank also Alexis and Karen, who the rest of Team SG is off now. Everybody went home early today, and except them, they're with me tonight. So you guys are the best, and thank you for being here. I'm so happy to see you. I'm dressed a little casually because I'm literally going down after this to make dough. I'm making dinner tomorrow from scratch. I'm making homemade pot pies because that's what sounded good to all of us, and I love cooking. It's a form of stress relief and joy for me, so I'm going to go downstairs after this and turn on music and the fireplace and get cooking. So blessed and delighted to have you here. Thank you for being here. So what's tonight all about? Why is Athena so excited? I really am excited. It is sincere enthusiasm tonight, and I'll tell you why. My moon is in Sagittarius. That is probably not a surprise to you, because it explains why I'm never on time, why I break every rule that people set, why I'm such a rebel, why I love to travel. If I had my way, my passport would already be full from this year. I would be in another country right now. And it also explains why I got a PhD and I was a professor for a long time. Sagittarius governs higher learning. So how many Sagittarians do we have tonight live? I would love to know. Sun, Moon, or Rising, which means it's a primary placement for you. Sun, Sag for Che. Again, no surprise, darling. You are a fellow, what do they call them? Rebel rouser. Moon and Sag, right? So Sag is a huge part of my identity. I'm proud of my Moon and Sag, even though it gets me in all kinds of troubles. I would be so out of here, seriously. And Dave knows it too. Like, if I didn't have kids and a job, I would live off the land somewhere on a commune. I am a total adventurous spirit. I literally don't even have to have an agenda. I'll just go on a plane and like see where I land, you know? So, and I speak a bunch of languages, which helps. So look at that. Look at all the Sag energy we have in the feed. I love it. So welcome to all my Sagittarians. If you're not a Sag, what today might feel like for you. Oh, I didn't bring my worksheets in. We do have free worksheets for you at sagegoddess.com. I can tell you what they say. They basically tell you the stones, the herbs, and the oils to work with for a new moon in Sag, and then gives you some good journaling questions. And really what the core of it is for tonight. So if you're brand new to moon ceremony, anybody new to Sage Goddess and new to moon stuff, so I can kind of back up the truck and start at the beginning. The moon waxes and wanes, right? She grows full and then she empties. And part of the reason I love the moon so much, the moon is really, I've always had a love affair with the moon in all her phases. And what I love about the moon, I love all the Sag energy in the feed, by the way, I really do. What I love about the moon is she teaches us sometimes you're full and sometimes you're empty. Sometimes you're overflowing with light and energy, and sometimes you're dark AF. And you know what? You're still beautiful. You're still powerful. The mantra of the moon is what is empty will become full again, right? So even when you're at your darkest, lowest point, it's just a phase, and you will find your light again. You will emerge again. You will awaken again, right? So it's okay. Julie's like, I'm a mess. You know what, Julie, like half the time that's how I feel. So what's nice about this community is we're pretty honest with each other. When we're having a hard time, we tend to share that with each other, knowing that we can find support here. You don't have to put on a show. You don't have to pretend to be somebody you're not. We really accept you as you are. And we celebrate your successes, and then we also can hold you and grieve and mourn with you when you're having a hard time too, knowing that this too shall pass, right? So I just want to tell you, I'm glad you're here. If you're a mess, thank you for showing up and saying I'm a mess. I've been a mess many times, and I've been pretty honest about it, and it's okay. because you have a home here and you have a group of people who are going to see you through the good times and through the challenging times too, right? So we're really just delighted to have you here with us. I'm not going live on Facebook as much anymore because Facebook is wanting to promote only videos right now and not live streams. So we're trying to find a different way to do it. I might start going live on YouTube. I actually have been live the last couple of days. I don't know if you've noticed I've been live with you. And I'm thinking about maybe moving more toward Instagram or YouTube. We're trying to figure out. So that's a Facebook situation where we're kind of switching things up a little bit. We're kind of finding a new flow. Facebook is always changing up its algorithms. I don't know if you know much about Facebook and its algorithms, but it's a tricky, sticky, weird thing. So anyway, we're really happy that you're here, and I'm grateful that you're joining us tonight. So, a new moon is when there's no light from that moon in the sky, right? And what that is, if you think about our ancestors, okay? If you think about our ancestors, and there'll be time to chit-chat and at the end of tonight's session, I'm hoping to leave a few minutes just for you and to check in and see how you're doing, and we can chat a little bit. But for now, I want to focus on the camera and just talk to you about what we're doing here tonight. When we don't have light from the moon, our ancestors realized that that's a time when we're not guided by some external force. We have to look within. We have to follow our own light, our own inner knowing, our own intuition, right? Intuition is such an interesting word. I used to teach mythology and Greek and Latin roots of words to my college students 100 years ago. And intuition literally means the learning that comes from inside of you. Intuition. And so it's about, at this particular phase, it's about trusting that you don't need the moon's light to guide your path. You have your own light coming from within. And it's time to go inward a little bit. It's time to recoil and really ask yourself, what should I be doing? What should I be asking? Where should I be going? Am I on my right track? It's also a time to dream. And we do not have any eclipse activity tonight. So if you like to make new moon water, I make full moon water and new moon water. Just fill a pitcher, sit it outside tonight, and then use that to make a cup of mugwort tea, which is one of my favorite herbs for channeling your intuition, or blue lotus is another really beautiful tea to use. Mugwort's easier to find. And so I just want to encourage you, yes, make your moon water, your new moon water, put your stones outside, especially your third eye stones. That's going to be your azurite, your labradorite, your tanzanite, sapphire, right? All of the stones of the third eye, because tonight it's all about that, right? But most of all, what tonight is twofold. You ready? So if you're new, here's what tonight's all about. First of all, tonight is the most valuable night of the whole month to let go of anything you don't want to carry into the next cycle, until the next new moon. And this is one of our last new moons of 2022. Isn't that crazy? I can't believe, I feel like this year I blinked and this year was gone, right? So tonight we're going to release, we're going to shed, we're going to let go. And that's going to be the first part of our ceremony together. And I really want you to take a deep breath with me right there. And have a nice long exhale. You always want to exhale for twice as long as you inhale. That tells the vagus nerve, which is the biggest nerve in your body, to relax, and your central nervous system just kind of softens a little bit. It's really good for stress relief. Try that again. Inhale for 2 and let's exhale for 4. Ready? And then exhale. Just telling that central nervous system we're fine, we're safe. It's time to relax, right? Ask yourself with these breaths what it is that is too heavy for you to carry around anymore. Could be other people's problems, could be your own problems, could be just something you're tired of thinking about. You've just been thinking about it all the time and you're realizing that you're not going to figure it out by thinking about it, so you're just ready to sit it down. If I could hold out a basket right now and you could put your shit in it, what would you put in my shit basket? I don't really have a shit basket for you, but let's pretend. What would you put in here if I could really take it from you, right? The good news is I don't have that to offer you, but the universe does. Our great mother, whether you think of the planet as your mother, which is how I think of our planet, I think of our Gaia, our Pachamama as my mother. now that I don't have my mother anymore, especially, you can't overwhelm her. You know what I mean? You can send all of that energy down into her roots and her soil and her bedrock, and she will take it, and you can't give her too much. So tonight we're just going to give it all to give it to God, give it to Source, give it to Pachamama, give it to however you think about that shit basket situation, right? And then after we release, because you got to release first. In my practice, I release first before I ask for something new, because I don't want to bring in what's new on top of my baggage, right? So I like to release what isn't serving me first, and then I like to set intentions. The new moon is a cosmic clean slate. That's how I've described it to you for over a decade now. The new moon is a new beginning, new cycle, and a new moon in Sagittarius is something to get excited about, honey, because Sagittarius, we don't follow the rules. We don't have boundaries. It can be annoying, but we are like a barrel of monkeys. We are fun, we are fire, we are free, right? Somebody asked how big my shit basket is. I don't have a big one, but you know, Pachamama, give her everything, right? Put it all in the basket. You really can. Here's the thing. There's a few, as far as I believe, there's a few things that tenets, I guess, of my practice. One is I don't think it's ever too late to really start or deepen your spiritual practice. You're never too late. You're never too old. You've never made too many mistakes. You can always begin anew. Tonight is that opportunity for you. So even if you feel like, oh, it's too late for me, I've already done too much, said too much, made too many mistakes, the answer from me is no. This is a great night to begin. So if you're here and you're ready for that, I'm so happy that you're here. The other thing is, you can never make too many wishes or really set too many intentions. This is an expansive universe, and it really is here to deliver to you what you seek. Everything in my life, truly, is so unrealistic. Sage Goddesses wasn't realistic. Nothing was realistic. And I mean, every time I mentioned my dreams when I was younger, people would go, Athena, like, that's so crazy. You can't do that, or that's not possible, right? And I just never believed anybody. I was always like, oh, well, maybe for you, but not for me, right? So it's never too late to start over. Your healing can start tonight. You can let go of everything. You can receive full forgiveness. You can reboot. You can recommit, and you absolutely can manifest anything you want. And I'm here every month to tell you that, because for some of you, you just need to hear it. And maybe you're hearing it for the first time, or maybe you're hearing it for the 1,000th time and it's finally landing. But I really want you to know that I'm here to hold the space for you and have the faith for you and create the space, the container for you, not only to release, but to fill with whatever those visions and dreams are. I have seen, I work with millions of people. Our Sage Goddess posts and content and classes and everything else reach about 5 to 7 million people a week, which is really crazy. And I'm proud of that. And because I work with so many people around the world in every country, I have a lens into kind of the human condition. And what I've realized is everybody wants a chance. Everybody wants to dream. Everybody knows they're here for a reason, and they're completely unique. And so and I have seen people work absolute miracles in their lives, shift, transform. Never thought they'd have a baby, now they're pregnant. Never thought they would go back to school, now they're graduating. Never thought they would find love, they're with their soulmate, right? Like I have seen it all. Being diagnosed with terrible illnesses, completely in remission and healed. So I'm here to hold your hand, and I'm here to tell you, especially tonight. Now, do you want to know why tonight is a double click on all of this? Tonight's extra exciting because Jupiter, which is the big, gorgeous planet of good news and opportunities and abundance and expansion. I mean, Jupiter is like, in astrology, Jupiter is that big beam of cosmic magic, right? It's been retrograde, and do you know when it went direct? Today at 3 p.m. Pacific time, 3 hours ago. Jupiter rules Sagittarius. We have a new moon in Sag. The sun is in Sag. Jupiter's direct. If you want to make a wish, I literally am telling you right now, the universe is putting a big cake in front of you with all these candles on it, and tonight we're going to blow those candles out. Tonight we're just going to make that wish, and just release that energy. Now here's where there's a little pressure, okay? I do need you to take that seriously if you want to do this work, and I do need you to focus. Because when you have cosmic conditions like we have tonight, these do not come along very often. Really, they don't. In fact, it's been such a cosmic shit show with all of these eclipses that the fact that we have this portal tonight of just good luck, opportunities, ready, go, let's do this, no boundaries, all fire, move it, shoot it, blow it up, recreate it, right? The fact that we have this tonight is a gift, because we've all been through a lot this year. I mean, I really don't know anybody who is like, no, this year's been real easy for me. I don't know anybody in that position. If it's been really easy for you, I'm thrilled for you, but I'm just telling you it's been hard for most of us. So I'm ready to make some big wishes. If you are too, can we do this together? Ready? Let's go big or go home. And since I'm already home, so you're here in my home right now, so we have to go big. Okay. The one of the tools in your toolkit for tonight, we always have tools for these ceremonies. I hope you've loved this. We were so proud of making our own burner. We made a burner that holds a bundle in the middle. And it's so you don't have to hold it, and then the ash falls all around it. And on the top is dragon's blood. This is white sage with dragon's blood. So always at these big moon phases, we want to light some sage or Palo Santo or copal or something. One of the big medicinas, right, for clearing. So anything you've got is good. If you've got Palo Santo, if you've got white sage, if you've got dragon's blood, copal, frankincense, myrrh. Those are my faves, right? 2022 has been a buster, man, but you know what? It's almost over. So a little bit for you. Do I have my fan? No. A little bit for you. A lot for you. Just to receive that smoke. And into that smoke, let's start the releasing process now. Anything you don't want to hold or carry into these final weeks of the year, right? Incense cones are great. Mm-hmm. You can put incense cones in this all day long. Mm-hmm. And just take a moment here, releasing into that smoke. Smoke is a good teacher. One of my first spiritual teachers 30 years ago now taught us to see smoke as a teacher. And what smoke teaches is non-resistance, right? And just to be easy. Right? Smoke isn't trying to force itself into a corner. Smoke is just going where it's easiest to move. And so we have to learn to live our life like that, right? Like, what's the next best thing? What's the next easiest path? Yeah, this is a whole wing. There's an incredible soul named Vartra on Etsy. In fact, I think he has one of these in his shop right now. So he made that for me. I have two of his wing fans. So yeah, Vartra, Vartra, and I highly recommend him. He's an incredible artist and a really beautiful soul too. Go with the flow, baby. Why not? What's the alternative? It's going to make it harder for yourself? I'm too old to make things harder. When I was young, I was ready to push the river. Now I'm like, if it ain't easy, it ain't mine. If it ain't love, it ain't mine. I don't want anything that doesn't belong to me. Bye. You don't belong to me, right? If it ain't easy, it ain't mine. And you'll start to realize, what truly does belong with you and what is for you in terms of whether it's unfolding with ease or you're having to constantly push that river. So the other tools for tonight, honest to goodness, this is one of my favorite things. These are all sold out, unfortunately, but we did these lighter covers. You take your little weird plastic lighter and put it in there. Isn't that cute? It says light it up in Sage Goddess. And then you have your Sagittarius candle. We're going to light our candle. And we have our Urvetsanite palm stone that we'll hold in just a minute because we're going to do some big manifestation work tonight. And then your perfume is called Party. This is bergamot with fir, cumin, anise, And these are all notes of magic, manifestation, and fun, which is like the recipe for Sagittarius, right? We are nothing if we're not magic, manifestation, and fun. So glad you guys are here. Happy new moon. Okay, so tonight what we're going to do, I do have my new drum, by the way, arrived from Ukraine today. I was going to use my new moon drum, which is black, but this is my other beloved who makes incredibly sacred tools, Velislav, who's my drum maker in Ukraine. Shaman Drum on Etsy. Sent me this drum. And Karen and Alexis, have you noticed both of the drums that Velislav has made for me this year have arrived at the new moon on the day. So anyway, I'm really excited to play my new drum for you tonight. It's a party drum. It's a party drum. It feels good for tonight. It really, really does. I'm ready to have fun and be colorful and alive and all the things with you. Okay, so I'm just going to get started by going ahead and opening our circle and calling in the elements. Yeah, seriously, the last drum arrived, which was my new moon drum. I asked him to make me a new moon drum, and he did, and it arrived broken. He had to completely remake it and then ship it again from Ukraine. He's such an amazing human being. I love him. So anyway, Velislav's a good soul, and it's amazing that he's been able to keep up with everything amidst all the challenges that he's right in Kyiv. So blessings to you, Velislav, if you're watching or if you see this later. Let's do this. You ready? So we're going to call in our guides and all the guardians. Do you want to play with the mallet? No, I want to use my hand. You can get just the smudge dish. It's over at Sage Goddess. Don't leave right now, but you can get it later. We're having a big sale right now. Everything's 24% off with code SNEAK. But stay with me for now. Yeah, Karen and Alexis will link you to Velislav and to Vartra, my favorite magicians. Are you Ukrainian? It's a beautiful country, beautiful people. Yeah, I think it's wonderful that we can support him right now too. Right? guardians of fire, we welcome you tonight under the Sagittarius new moon to light the fire in us. Where the hell has it been? Bring us our power. We're ready. We're ready to push past obstacles to our growth. Old limiting mindsets, we're going to set them on fire tonight. And you are welcome here, guides and guardians of the South. Guides and guardians of the West, water medicine. This includes all of the finned creatures, right? Dolphin in the West, whale in the West. There's also Lakshmi energy in the West, right? Abundance, going with the flow, right? Feminine energy in the West, maternal energy in the West. Receiving unconditional love from the spirit world, even if you don't feel it here. You're never alone. You're always held. Guides and guardians of the West, you are welcome here. And guides and guardians of the North, grandfather energy, father energy of the North. Deeply grounding, deeply protective, teaching us to slow down, not to rush the process. Teaching us to stay grounded while we vision and dream tonight, so we can manifest what we want in the physical world. Protection, peace, patience, presence. These are the gifts of the North, and the guides are welcome here. And then last but not least, I always like to invite in the fifth point of the star, right? The element of magic, of ether, of spirit. Guides and guardians of spirit, you are welcome here. Thank you for reminding us that magic is real, that we carry it within us, that no one ever will be just like us ever again. There's no replacing you. Thank you for helping us be in the right place at the right time, bringing us synchronicity, right? Union, passion, desire, trusting the process because you know that there's a spirit team working on your behalf, wants you to be happy, wants you to grow, wants you to achieve, wants you to have all the things. And guides of the spirit realm, you are welcome here. So thank you to the east, to the south, to the west, to the north, as above, so below. And together we say, Amen. Aho. So it is. Thank you to Velislav for my drum. I love it. It's even pretty on the back. Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah. Pretty amazing magic. Okay, so our circle is open. We are here. So the first thing that we're going to do, and I am going to drum for the releasing part, I really want you to take this part of our ceremony, like I said, both parts very seriously, but this part in particular, this is one of your final big releases of 2022. So I want you to just pull up in your Rolodex right now, just pull up in your, it's such an old term, I'm totally dating myself. There's young people here who are like, what's a Rolodex? Pull up in your mental map right now everything from this year that you are just done with. Just done. Maybe you're done crying. Maybe you're done worrying. Maybe you're done making excuses. Maybe you're done feeling exhausted. Maybe you're done with a relationship. Maybe you're done being alone. Maybe, I don't know, it could be anything for you, right? I really want you to pull up in your mind right now. Let's limit it to 3, just to keep the math easy. 3 things you're really ready to let go of. 3 fruit that you're really ready to pull off that tree and give it back to source, give it to the planet, give it to whatever feels good. Are you ready? We're in a good tight container right now. Oh, thank you, Jamie Taylor. Thank you for that. somebody's holding your hand, right? I'm right there with you. So good to see you. Oh, Marlon's there. I'm so happy to see you too. Done being sick and tired? Oh yeah, let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of it. Thank you, Tyler, for drumming with me, darling. Let's let it go. I'm so done with so much stuff. Put it in the feed so we can all be done with you. And thank you for having my hand too. Done fixing people, done with money problems, done with worrying, done with procrastination, done with illness, done with pain, done with family drama, done with fear. Ooh, fear, yuck, poop. Get rid of that. Done with extra weight, bye. Done with anger. Yeah, anger's not good for your skin. It really isn't. Anger feels good sometimes. Like, I'm a fire sign, so part of me loves getting pissed. But it's not good for your skin. Look at that feed, I love it. Let's get rid of that shit. I'm not taking it, just give it. Right? In shamanic practice, we use our breath. I like to imagine liquefying all the stuff I'm done with and just letting it pour down through the floor, down to the center of the earth, where it gets turned through that molten fire into usable light. Bye, done, bye. Hey, how about we commit to not worrying anymore for the rest of the year? Wouldn't that be nice? I'll do it if you do it. I like it. Done overthinking, done with headaches, done crying, done with anxiety. Oh, bye anxiety. We're not doing anxiety. It's so 2021. Done with lack. Thank you for that. Yes. Done with being right or being wrong, for that matter. Done with trying to figure shit out. Done with confusion. Done with suffering. Done with trauma triggers. Bye. Let's not worry. Let's not have anxiety. Can we just not? I might sound like I'm kidding, but I'm really not. You know, it's a choice, right? You control your mind, or your mind controls you. I say that to my kids so much that one day when I'm not here anymore, they're going to be like, remember Mom? She was always saying, you control your mind or your mind controls you. Your mind serves you. Right? Who's the boss here? Done with abuse, bye. Yeah, we're not doing abuse anymore. No. That's bad for your skin too. Done with toxic anything, bye. Done with narcissism, anything, bye. Bye. Just bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye. Pachamama. Earth Mother. Open your basket tonight. We're sending all this your way. This is the right moon phase. We're right on time. And we're not afraid tonight. We know we can't overwhelm you. Please take these things from us. Take these fears, these anxieties, mental overwhelm, stress. Take the weight, the health, all the issues. Take the physical body issues. Let's open every cell in our body right now to release illness, right? Open every cell to release illness. Bye. Thank you, Pachamama, for creating a nice, tight container to receive all of this from us. I can feel her going like this. I can feel her. She's never tired. She never takes a day off. She's always there going, it's okay, keep it coming, 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 keep it coming. Okay. Well done. Nicely done. Bye. And teach the people in your life that they control their mind or their mind controls them. It's better if you're driving. Truly. Let it go. Let that shit go. Bye. Now, visualize closing and sealing that container with me now, okay? Because we want to put that aside. We want to just like, if I was outside doing ceremony with you right now, if we were doing this in person, I would have opened the earth with my hands and had you put all that energy into the soil, and then I would cover the soil, I would cover the earth back up with my hands. So imagine me doing that now. We've kind of sealed all that energy. We've sent that down to Pachamama. She's holding it, right? Give it, give it, give it. And let it be done. Take a breath there, right? Let that part be done and just sit with that. And what I want to tell you is lean back just a little bit if you can, because when you lean back, you open your chakras and just let all of that energy pour out of you. When you lean forward, you close your chakras and you tighten your vagus nerve, which seals off your central nervous system. When we're stressed, we go like this, which closes all the chakras. Roll your shoulders back and lean back a little bit. It's good for your core, but also it will open the sushumna and it allows the energy to move through your chakras. So just lean back a little bit. Feel how you're held in that position and just let the energy flow, and let's close that portal. Yeah. Really, really good, 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 good. And that dragon's blood from tonight's medicine, plant medicine, is helpful for this too. Now, I want you to get your, if you have your perfume from tonight, your party blend, we're going to anoint together. Again, everything for success is in this perfume, and that's on purpose because I knew what portal we were opening tonight, right? A little bit at your third eye for what you know, at your hands for what you do, what you make, and at your feet for where you go to bless your steps. We are anointed. And if you have extra, I always put it in my hair and rub it on my dress so I smell like it later. Yeah, I'm so glad that was helpful. Energy work is real. I have a ton of clients who are MDs and friends who are, in the medical field, and they all say the same thing. It's real. A patient who thinks they're going to get well has a much better chance than a patient who thinks they're not. Your energy, your focus, this energy work that we do is very real. And when you follow, it's why a lot of people join these rituals each month, because they're seeing results. They're seeing how doing energy work has a direct impact on their physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. It's really true. It helps you age better, helps you sleep better. It's all very real. And let that breath out. Now what we're going to do, if you have your tools for tonight, I want you to take your Arvedzonite palm stone. This is one of the most important stones for manifestation, Arvedzonite. It has these blue flashes in it, like little fireworks inside. And I like palm stones for a particular reason. My students know this. I teach crystal healing. I work with palm stones almost like a bar of soap, bringing it through the energy field. So I want you to just kind of move this through your whole energy field. Your energy field, by the way, is 12 to 24 inches around you. It's a very real thing. If you've ever done ayahuasca or plant medicine, you can see your energy field. You can actually play with it. You can actually pull energy and move energy with your hands. And if I sound crazy, you just haven't had that experience yet. So you got to trust me that your energy field is very real. And so anything within 12 to 24 inches of you is interacting directly with your energy field, including crystals. So just bringing the Arvedzonite through your energy field. And what that's going to do is just open a frequency right now, a portal of manifestation, of being able to create and co-create with the universe. And like I said, if you don't believe in manifestation, everything in my life I shouldn't have. So I've manifested a lot of things in my 49 and a half years. So if you're with me and you want to do this work, like, I'm here with you and I will support you all the way. So I want you to take this Arvedzonite palm stone in your left hand, cover it in your right. And now this is the second part of tonight's ceremony. I like to use my breath too. Your breath is your life force. It's very sacred. Take a deep breath. And I want you to, let's work in threes again. If you don't have Arvedzonite, by the way, yellow apatite's great for manifestation. Love yellow apatite. Citrine's great for manifestation too. I like aventurine. Any aventurine is great because it's quartz with mica, so there's a little sparkle in your sparkle. Those are some of my top picks for manifestation. And then just quartz, because quartz you can program to be like any other stone. So those are my picks for you if you're using alternatives. Now, yeah. And just, yeah, imagine your whole energy field just filling with this vision, this light of desire. Really what we're talking about when we are manifesting is desire. What do you really want? And a lot of times, you know what? A lot of my clients and students will tell me, Athena, I don't even know what I want anymore. They just get to the point where they're like, I don't even know. So I know I'm asking a lot right now, but I want you to crystallize in your mind 3 things. 3 things tonight. And I want you to dream big because Jupiter is right here and direct. Like I said, imagine you've got a cake with 3 candles on it and they're lit. And the universe is like waiting to see what you want. Pretty powerful, isn't it? Imagine this is like your fairy godmother going, okay. And even if you feel like, I don't know, right? Because you're so done. Just sit with me. I'll sit with you in that fire. And even if they're big and vague, I really want you to start down the path tonight of desire, coming back to you and how important you are and how important your dreams and your visions are, because I believe in you, right? So if you really don't know, start big. Okay. When you really know what you want, you can say, I want, this very specific house or this very specific job or this, sometimes it's very specific, right? Or I want this exact amount of money for this thing that I'm going to do. When you really don't know what you want, you got to open the top of the funnel and go, I want to be happy. I want to be healthy. I want to have financial abundance and freedom. When you don't know what you want, go to the top of the funnel and go big. When you do know what you want, you can go to the bottom of the funnel and be very specific. Does that make sense? I'm kind of in the middle between, I don't know, I just want to be happy and I need this amount of money for this thing. Like my desires are kind of in the middle of that road right now. I'm going to be quiet for a minute, which is very unusual for me because I want you to try to focus on 3. Later tonight, you can write down 3 bajillion somewhere, okay? But just for this exercise right now, just crystallize 3 with me, just for now. You have the whole night to do this. You can party on until the sun comes up, honey. It's a Sag moon. Frame it in the positive, right? I claim, I desire, I receive. Don't claim things you don't want. You can't say, I want to not be sad. Instead, you have to say, I want to be happy. So don't frame it in the negative and frame it as if it's already happening, okay? Are you going top of the funnel or are you going bottom of the funnel? There's no right or wrong way. Just be clear, be focused, right? And be positive. Frame it in the positive. You don't want to, accidentally attract the things that you're not looking for, right? This is a very, very powerful day for all of us. I'm going to shut up now because I'm going to set my own intentions right now. Doesn't it feel good? It's like making your, Santa list when you're little, except this is like, could be as big as you want it to be, right? Woo! So good. Bring it, bring it, bring it. It's very exciting. This is a very special new moon. If you're here, I don't think it's an accident at all. And you have 24 hours to sit in this fun stew, this cosmic brew. Jupiter's not going retrograde anytime soon, honey. How big can it get? I don't know. You decide. You're making the rules tonight. You feel it? Great Spirit, God Goddess, and source of all that is, the one source from which we come and to which we will return. We send these intentions and wishes up to you with faith, with trust, with hope, with love, with gratitude, right? With gratitude. Can you fill your heart right now with gratitude with me? And listen, I am not one of those blow smoke, everything's, ponies and unicorns type of people. I'm not into toxic positivity. I'm really not. I am a big believer that the pathway to abundance begins with saying thank you. I really believe it, right? Can we just say thank you for a minute? Thank you, thank you, thank you. For all of these blessings that are already on their way. The way I think about the universe, because I'm a very visual person, I think about the universe as like a big chessboard. And you're sitting here on one side of the chessboard and you're like, nothing's happening. But meanwhile, the universe is moving all these pieces around and you can't see it. And the universe is like, look at her over there going, nothing's happening. And meanwhile, they're over here like really getting everything ready for you. And you're like, well, I can't see it, right? The wheel is already turning in the direction of your vision. It's already turning. You don't have to do a thing. And you know what's really sexy to me anyway, my personal view? I used to think hustling was kind of sexy. Like in my 20s, like, ooh, go-getters and like go and get what you want. And it's a very masculine kind of way of being in the world. What's sexy to me is not chasing things, it's magnetizing things to me. Not going after what I want, but like sitting in my own power and going, I'll take a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and I'm going to wait for it to land right here. Like, I find that very sexy, but it takes a lot of faith. You don't have to have faith to go out and claw and grab and snatch and steal, right? But it takes a lot of faith to sit here and go, I'm going to sit right here and trust. But I find it sovereign to do that. Don't you? Just going, I'm here, I'm open, and I only want what's mine. So thank you, universe, for sending it all my way. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. I'm so excited for everything that's already on its way. And every night, if you want, because this is what I am going to commit to do this month, since we have Jupiter direct and all these things, every night before I go to bed this month, my last thought before I go to sleep, if I can manage it, I want it to be, I'm so excited for what's coming. I'm so excited for what's coming. And that will keep you in a positive mindset, and it will also help you have sweeter sleep and better sleep, because if your last thought is, gosh, I'm excited for what's ahead, even if it's been hard, and even if you don't have proof, and even if everybody says you're crazy, and even if, right? It's like, no, I'm going to sit in this magnetizing place. Right? The sun is in Sag for a whole cycle now. I'm going to sit in this magnetizing place and go, I know it's coming. Y'all can call me crazy. When I started Sage Goddess, everybody thought I was nuts. You know who thinks I'm nuts now? Nobody. But when I started Sage Goddess, people are like, you're going to do what? You're going to sell crystals online? Nobody does that. You're going to hold moon ceremonies on YouTube? What? 12 years ago, nobody was doing that. You're gonna what? With who? What? Crazy lady. Now people are like, oh yeah, Sage Goddess. Like, oh yeah. Like it was like so obvious. But at the beginning, I told very few people about it because they'd be like, you are not okay in the head, right? So anyway, don't tell the naysayers what you're doing. Just sit on it, like you're sitting on your eggs, and just keep it to yourself and you focus. But you trust that good things are coming, because I believe it too. If you have your card and you want to write your intention down, I'm going to write my 3 that I crystallized just now on my card. Done. Okay. Blow out your candle, make a wish, honey. It's your day. It's your day. And I am here as your sister to tell you it's all possible. There is nothing that's impossible. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. And that's what makes me very scary to some people and very exciting to other people. You tell me something's impossible, I'm going to prove you wrong. No, Smudgy is passed out in another room. My cat is not an active animal. He's very slow moving. But he's a love bug. Okay. I'm going to close the circle. Are you ready? I know. Where did the hour go, Anita? It's like I just blinked and it's all over, right? We are grateful. We're grateful tonight. We're a grateful community. We are a grateful community. Gracias, hermana. To you as well. Te veo. Yeah, we have such an amazing community. I'm so grateful. Aww. Hi, Carla. It's great to see you. Well, I'm glad you're here. I don't always see every comment, but I'm so grateful that you're here tonight. So I'm glad to see you. All right, cheers, everybody. Let's release those guides and guardians. So we always begin where we ended. So thank you, guides and guardians of spirit. Thank you for teaching us about synchronicity, divine timing, and faith. Thank you for helping us be in the right place at the right time, and for moving those chess pieces and being patient with us. You know what's funny is spirit feels the same way about us. She's down there complaining and like, we're up here doing everything we can and it's not happening on her timeline, so she's all frustrated, but we're up here doing the thing, right? Like, spirit feels that way about us. And yet, we stand in faith, right? It's always true. So we release the guides and the guardians of spirit with gratitude tonight for magic. Because I believe. I do. Aw, thanks, April. I'm glad your sister's with you tonight. That's beautiful. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, let's thank and release those guides and guardians of Earth, of the North. Thank you for always standing with us. That fatherly, grandfatherly, it's going to be okay stability. The North is our rock, right? It's our comfort, right? So thank you for always being there and supporting us, even when we lose faith and lose our way, when we don't believe. We give thanks and release the guides and guardians of the North. We thank and release the guides and the guardians of the West. Yeah, we're going to blend our perfume in just a minute. We thank and release the guides and guardians of the West tonight with so many blessings sent to all of you who need that love and nurturing tonight, asking those guides and guardians to be with you at this new moon and always. We release you with gratitude. Thanking and releasing the guides and the guardians of the South. Thank you for passion and pleasure, for curiosity. Thank you for inspiration. Thank you for helping us shift and change and grow without fear. I release you with gratitude. And thank you to the guides and the guardians of the East. Thank you for always offering us a new way, a new path, a new beginning, for helping us see clearly what needs to be seen, and for opening new doorways tonight to new desires and new possibilities. We're planting seeds tonight. You know, it's getting cold where we all are. I'm a gardener, right? And I come from a family that, you know, we're really farmers. A generation ago, my grandfather grew olives and grapes on Crete before the war, and had a little store where he sold his olive oil and his wine. And so I'm only one generation away from a very agricultural lineage, and we can't grow anything right now. The ground is cold, but we can plant seeds. That's what we're doing tonight. We're just planting seeds. We know that they're not going to grow yet. We have to be patient and wait for spring, right? But we're planting seeds. So thank you to the guides and the guardians of the East. Thank you, spirit guides who came tonight. Thank you, master teachers from all timelines and dimensions. Thank you to the ancestors who showed up tonight. Thank you to the keepers of the Akash for bringing your wisdom and your visions and your support. We release all light beings from all timelines and all dimensions from this space with gratitude. Amen, aho, and so it is. Planting seeds. Don't go yet. If you want to stay, I would love to have you stay just for a couple minutes, because what we do at the new moons this year, and a lot of you have loved it. I've loved it too. And I have to just give a big shout out to Joyce on my team, who is one of our artists. She's magnificent. I'm just very lucky to be surrounded by such creative folks. Every month, I finish blending a perfume with you live. And she decorates the bottle. Did she not do a beautiful job on this bottle? Look at this. Look at all of the epidote crystals on here. All by hand, all with love. No guidelines, just, hey Joyce, make it beautiful. So this is Summon Adventure. Karen will give you the link. You can actually buy this perfume, the exact one. I only make one bottle, so it's super limited edition. So I'm going to open the bottle. Their little fluorite mushroom on top to help us find our way and find our path. So we started this blend today, and I'm finishing with it with you live. And the final ingredients, Karen's going to share the whole ingredient list with you in the feed. So I have a final bottle of the complete blend that I'm going to add with you now. And I really want you to, as I'm pouring, I'm actually going to add my breath too. This is my moon, so I want my energy in there for you and for me. I always keep a bottle of these, and I use it all month long as an anointing blend, as a perfume. But again, all of the oils in this blend are designed to help you expand your vision, expand your horizons, expand your possibilities. It's all about growth. And like I said, an adventure too, literally expanding your horizons and expanding your possibilities. This is a little bit of eucalyptus, which is one of my favorite notes in it. Eucalyptus is all about healing too. So this is about healing your mindset, healing your body. Eucalyptus reminds us to expand in a good way, in a healthy way. With boundaries, with borders, with trust. And so it's an important one to have in this blend, because a lot of you are also setting intentions for health and wellness. And so I'm just imagining, as each one of these drops comes into the blend, that it's each one of you, receiving your healing, receiving your abundance, receiving greater trust. And then as a carrier oil this month, instead of jojoba, we did hemp, which is really cool. We decorate the bottle and then add the oils. So the bottle starts decorated and empty, which I think is really cool, because they're building the designers build the first layer of intention as they're decorating. And then we come in and start to add and layer the oils. And then I personally am the one who finishes the blend. So this is hemp, which is also going to be grounding for you, so that everything you desire manifests easily in the physical world. I love hemp oil. It's so good for your skin too. It's moisturizing, it's healing. Isn't that beautiful? It is done, it is done, it is done. Amen, aho, and so it is. Now, if you remember, last month, well, not last month, at the last full moon, we made a perfume blend, and I promised you I was going to come back and work with it tonight. And so, this is all about abundance. We had that Taurus full moon, and it was an eclipse. Do you remember? Who remembers? I remember. So, I'm going to take a little bit of my third eye. I'm coming back to this blend now, because I really wanted to come back. This is all about money. And I'm going to offer some of my full moon abundance blend into your perfume, about half the bottle, as a gift. And so that connects the work that we did at the full moon with the work we're doing here at the new moon. And this has all of your wealth and prosperity oils in there. I even added some of my own patchouli, my dark patchouli from my personal apothecary here at home. Oh, I wish you were here. God, that smells really good. It's a combination of everything that's in this bottle, and it's like first you smell a little mint, then you smell the eucalyptus, and then you smell the bergamot, then you smell the cedarwood, then you it's like that's a dance and a half. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. And together we say, woo. Amen, aho. So it is. So it is. Oh, it's so good. Seriously, it's yum. I know, isn't it wonderful? And it was 7:07 when Andrea Lopez posted. Isn't that cool? I love that so much. I know, I wish you were here. I'd rub it all over you. It's so yum. And I have to cook after this, so I'll have to wash my hands, but oh, that's so good. I'm gonna rub it into my skin so it doesn't go anywhere, because it's just super, super good. And I love that you were here for that. Cheers, everybody. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. It's super good. I'm like on the legs, on the arms, all the places. Couple of things. I think our new moon kit for next month sold out, and so I'm sorry, but I do want you to see how beautiful it is. Alexis and our graphic design team made our first ever Sage Goddess planner for you, and that is the centerpiece. It's gorgeous. It's got every new moon and a space for your intentions, and then it has every full moon. It gives you the whole astrological calendar for every month, exactly what time the planets change, course and change sign, the correspondences, and it gives you then your full moon and how to journal for that full moon. So plus you get your oracle cards, plus you get your, this is your the next new moon is in Capricorn, so envision. This is my team doing this. I didn't do this. They did this and then told me about it afterward. They even wanted the candle to look like labradorite. So they made this like swirly multicolored wax, and then you get your labradorite charging plate, which I just think is the coolest thing. So anyway, I think they're all sold out, but congratulations if you got one. If you did get a new moon kit or anything at sagegoddess.com today, make sure you go to Facebook and comment on either my live or on the other post, because one of you is going to win this huge labradorite Ganesha that's sitting right here in my crystal room tonight, little cutie. So we're giving this away. We'll announce the winner. All you have to, it doesn't matter what you purchase. It's you can comment. So even if you just got a little tumbled stone or something today, the code at sagegoddess.com right now for 24% off is SNEAK, SNEAK. So if there's anything that you want, but I think the kit sold out. It's hard. We try to make as many as we can, but everything is done by hand. We even print the journals and the cards and everything in-house. So we can't ever make as many as we would like to, but if you got one, congratulations, and those will be the tools that we'll work with next month. So thank you. Thank you to Alexis and Karen for staying late when all of Team SG is off. Please go enjoy your evening and tomorrow. We tend to think of this week as more of an honoring of Indigenous peoples. So, but if you prefer to think about it as Thanksgiving, I like to think about it, me personally, as a day of gratitude. I'm very grateful in my life. I have struggles. I've lost people I love. I've had health problems. I've had all the things, right? But I choose to focus on the good. And I think gratitude is something that the universe rewards. I really do, like I told you earlier. So sit in gratitude tonight, tomorrow. It will really start to create a vibration around you that will attract what you desire. So happy, however you think of this day and this week. We love you. Cheers. Choosing you with my energy drink because I got to stay up and cook. And enjoy. And thank you so much for being here tonight. I wish you all the best this week and always. I will be back with you live on Friday. We're going to be doing some fun festivities at Sage Goddess on Friday, so hopefully you can tune in and be part of the celebration. And like I said, if you enjoyed tonight, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel. We would love to have you come back and do moon ceremony with us again soon. It would be a real pleasure. I have a new online program for 2023 that's launching next Friday, a week from this Friday. And part of that is a speaker series. And I can't tell you yet who the first speaker is, but it's someone you know, someone who's very well known in the spiritual world. And my new classes are focusing on a lot of things, but primarily astrology and sound healing. So if that's interesting to you, I would really recommend that you stay tuned to our YouTube channel. You're going to hear more about it there. If you're in my online program, stay tuned. You guys are going to have priority registration starting next Friday. Really excited to tell you more about the 2023 programs that I'm bringing to you soon. So you'll be able to find out all about that on sagegoddess.com soon. Cheers!